Hi, I'm author Schenell Boyd, and welcome to Author Spotlight. All right, so today I'm going to be reading a snippet out of my book, I'm Still a Woman. I love this book because this is a book for single parents and for parents as well. Whether you're married or you're not, this is a book to help you keep yourself in the game. Because despite you are, that little child's parent, you're still a person. You're still a man. You're still a woman, and you're still trying to parent. But if you don't have yourself in the game, your children start to suffer because you're short, or you go to work and you're not doing all the things that you need to do productively because you're worn out. So let's dive into this book. We're going to be starting in chapter 3, and this chapter is called Be Honest. One of the most profound messages I've ever received came from my dear friend Kiana during a conversation about a relationship I was in denial of. Despite my repeated denials, she looked at me and said, "You may not want to admit the truth to me, but please don't lie to yourself. Be honest with yourself." This statement left me pondering its meaning. Looking back, I realized that I was in a situation that I wasn't ready to acknowledge as a problem, because I was still finding some enjoyment in it and couldn't see the full extent of the impact. Here lies the issue. You cannot confront what you don't perceive as a problem, and you cannot fix what you don't recognize as broken. Therefore, it is crucial to take a moment for self-reflection, what some call a come to Jesus moment. It's a moment where you sit down and you examine your life or a particular situation, identifying what you truly see. Our beliefs shape the direction our lives take. And if those beliefs are flawed or misguided, our perception becomes distorted. One thing that I have to be honest about is sometimes we're not honest with ourselves about how we feel, things that we have gone through, relationship with the other parent, if you're a single parent, or even if you have a spouse and you're married and you're struggling to try to parent these children. You have no idea how many women come to me and they're married and they have children and they're wore out. They don't help. They don't do anything. I'm working and I'm cleaning and I'm running all day and this, that, and the other, and then come home looking at me and I don't want to get intimate with them, and I don't want to. And so, they find themselves drowning in situations because of the simple fact they have not learned to be honest. And you can't fix something that you don't see as broken. So I want you guys to think about that. I want you to get this book. This book is really going to help you to keep your head in the game, because all of us go through stuff. All of us as parents are still human. I really hope that in this society that we stop putting these labels on ourselves. Listen, baby, when I was younger in my 28, you can call me Superwoman. She's a Superwoman. Baby, now don't call me no Superwoman. Because that is what causes me to extend myself beyond what I really need to. Because there are so many times as women, we put this cape on and we take off running and don't understand, baby, you can't fly. Then when you hit the ground, you're just in denial. You're hurt. You're broken because you didn't understand. Listen, that I'm still human. Humans get hurt. You get your feelings hurt. You get broken. The baby daddy still may want him. He don't want you. You want to get back in that relationship. It's not working. Or you're suffering. You're married and you've got kids. You're suffering intimately because you're tired. You are exhausted. You wore out. You are drained mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually. And so a lot of people don't understand what to do in those situations. But baby, we talk about all of that in this book. Whether it was their fault, your fault, both of our faults. I want to be able to teach you how to be able to deal with your issues. I want to coach you through it through this book. And let me tell you why. Again, your babies suffer when you're not at the top of your game. And that's one thing that they really need, especially if you're a single parent. It's bad when they already have one that's missing, But it's even worse when they have a parent that's in the house, but they are emotionally distant and broken because they have some issues going on that they need to get fixed, and they're in denial, and their children are suffering because of the denial. All right. So I want you guys to get this book. I Am Still a Woman. I want to help coach you through your parenting journey. I want to teach you also how, as a parent, to be able to survive raising children on your own and still be a man and still be that vivacious, voluminous, beautiful woman that you were created before you had them. All right. All right. Get this book. If you are watching me on Instagram, I want you to comment book, and you will get a link to my stand store, and you'll be able to purchase there. If you are on my TikTok shop, link is in bio. And if you're watching me on my coaching page, you need to go follow my other product page on TikTok, and you will be able to purchase it there. I'm working on trying to figure out a way that I can get it hooked to this page. I was thinking about starting it over and getting a different page so that at least my products will be there. So I still haven't made up my mind of what I was going to do. But anyway, follow that product page. You'll be able to get it there. So link in bio, or comment on Instagram and you will get it. You guys have a great night.